Good morning, Boobie Goaters. It's me, Erin, and drink it if you got it. Oh my gosh. Good morning, guys. I went on my goose run, my annual, it's now an annual morning goose run, especially since I was like, Flash, you need to put up the bike, and please close the barnyard door. He did not. So I heard the geese out the window and I was like, wait a minute, they're supposed to be down in the barn. Had to go get them. Grab 2 sticks, kind of walking, like you have to walk like you're holding like a V line, and they see this up because their vision isn't front, it's from the side. So they see your arms and they will stay kind of like in a flock formation, and I had to like jog to make sure that they were all together and they didn't disband, because the ducks went one way and the geese went the other way, and I have to keep the geese together. I don't care about the ducks. The ducks stay where they're supposed to be, except the white ones. The white ones are kind of dumb and they'll go on the road, but they've been hanging out near the barnyard more. And so I had to kind of like, man, I didn't know I'd go jogging this morning type deal today. So it was fun. It's nice out too. It wasn't cold at all. It's gonna be like almost 70 today. It'll be a nice day. It was like that yesterday, except it was misty and cloudy. And the guy that put the windshield on was like, we're not really supposed to be doing this when it's raining like this. And I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna have problems. So we left it. He had some like kind of tape left on the truck, and he told me to take it off in like 5 hours, and I forgot about it. So it's still in the truck. I gotta take tape off. Okay, everybody. What are you drinking in your coffee? Or if you're drinking coffee, or what are you drinking this morning? I'm having some, I forgot to add the salt. It was really good with salt in it yesterday. This is just butter and egg yolks, 2 egg yolks, because I had so many eggs. I was like, Veda, what are we going to do? And she's like, let's hard boil a bunch and I'll make a whole bunch of the devil's eggs. And I was like, okay, we'll do that. And then and she won't do the duck eggs, because peeling duck eggs and hard boiling them, it's different. Let's just say that it's different. So and kind of hard to peel. And I had a bunch of duck eggs washed, and I was like, I'll give them to the neighbor, because he's always really cool. And Flash has been kind of tearing up the lawn with his bike. So I had Flash deliver a bunch of eggs to him. And so when I went out, I was lucky enough to find 1 duck egg and a chicken egg. And so I have 2 yolks in my coffee this morning, but no salt. All right, let's go say hi to everybody. There's a lot of you. Dun, 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 dun. Sup, biscuit? What's up, fam? Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Rick. Rick says, today is Milton's big day. I'm so excited for Milton. It's not gonna be fun for him, but recently the kittens that I've had get fixed right away. They recover like that. There's no problem. Moonpie didn't even know what happened to him. I think, well, they gave him the last one. Moonpie got neutered, and it was awesome because it was a free neuter. Somebody canceled, and I got in for free. But the vet gave him an extra pain shot before he left. So the dude, when I got him home and put him out of his cage just to let him sit around, he was like walking in circles and kind of running into the walls. So we had to kind of hold him and keep him easy. But that was the only thing that I do recommend when getting your cats fixed, is don't talk about it around them. And 9 o'clock the night before, just put them in the cat carrier, because even though they're going to cry all night, it's easier and they won't disappear. This is so true. Kevin's here. Hi, Kevin. Word up, man. Thank you. You actually joined. You woke up. We're awake. That's awesome. Thank you. And if you haven't checked out Tuber Chat and you'd like to grow your channel, I highly recommend it, and make friends on YouTube. Great people. It's a good community. I've been like ignoring it for years, and then finally, since everybody was talking about it, I was like, I better go in and check this out. And everybody so far has been really cool. So let me pop out the chat, because I'm missing everybody. There were some early birds, and I don't know, What happened? Kendra's here. Hello, Kendra. Your game was really fun last night. I was like, that's such a cool idea, just to have a YouTube do a live and just play games. I love it. You do puzzles and draw too and color. I was just like, man, that's so simple. What an easy way to do stuff. Love it. All right. Yeah. So I do have a question. Did anyone come for weight loss and stay for peace? We have 71% says yes and 29% says no. I did come for weight loss. I actually gained recently because I like upped the fat because I'm dumb and I listen to people on the internet. So I'm slowly trying to back off on all that. But I did lose like 9 pounds. I was like, what? But I also gained a bunch, so eek. Good morning, Terry Sue. I was listening to Mitch. He keeps wanting to change his format, but I don't think he knows what direction yet. You know, he's already got like over 40,000 subscribers, and he keeps complaining that it's not working for him. I think it is. So if he just keeps out whatever he was doing and doesn't give up, I think he's got a strong fan base. It'll just expand more. You just have to keep chugging through, especially the dead times when nobody wants to subscribe or YouTube's not pushing you out that much. It's okay. I've got the cat pushing on the tripod, and I'm like, I better hold it with my hands. I took this ring light and I put it on a taller tripod, but it also has that grip thing where you can like change it and hook it onto things. And I thought, you know, it's taller, so it'll be easier, and I don't have to kind of strain like this to sit in the morning. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Donna Ray. There's a lot of people. Okay. I hope if I miss you, just go ahead and say good morning. There's Amy. Good morning, Amy. You said a bunch and I was going to read it. It just popped through. Oh, okay. I'm all the way at the top still. Okay. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Smoothie. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Libretta. I got Kendra. Good morning, Sharon. Donna Ray, we got you. Target Prime Ribs here. Thomas, hello. Loretta's here. She's more interested in the healing. I like the healing too. I like that. It's interesting. For sure. Lisa's here. Good morning, Lisa. Carnivore Whisperer. And George is here. Good afternoon, George. Everybody and their mom is here. That's so cool. Wow. And would you believe that I was thinking about not doing morning coffees anymore and just having peace with it? But then I was like, you know, there would be this hour where I wouldn't know what I was going to do with myself. I know I could find things to do. That I can do. But it's more fun hanging out. Oh, goodness. There's what I wanted to read. Amy said, so I think Mitch's issue is YouTube is changing the format and he isn't getting pushed out and making much money. My personal opinion is he relies on the money every month, which he shouldn't do. This is true. Some of my most popular videos, I've made 10 cents. I think the highest I've got paid on a YouTube video, I should do a show about it, was $1.50. And then there was this thing that I didn't do for a long time, and YouTube actually offered me a big chunk of change to do it. And so I was like, all right, I'll do it. But now I got to do taxes with YouTube. I'm like, oh, you got to run it like personal business. This is going to be crazy. And I was watching everybody, and some of them that are getting monetized right away, and you go, yeah, for the super chats, which is always good to go to start getting money, making money on YouTube. But if you don't do your memberships right away and you let it lag, and I mean for months, YouTube goes, hey, I'll pay you 200 extra bonus dollars if you open your membership. And I was like, yeah, I do so much on YouTube, I don't really want a membership, right? And so I waited and waited and waited. And a few more months later, they were like, we'll offer you this $800 bonus. And I was like, well, I could get a lot of meat for $800. So that's when I opened my membership, and I wanted to make it really, really cheap. It's like the lowest you can get, I think, 99 cents. That's what I did. And you get a lot of extra videos from the day. Let's see, you get the day before videos that come out today. I don't know if that makes sense, but you get an early video, and then everybody else gets to see it. And because I'm like an everyday uploader, you get a new video like every day anyway. So it's like it's a lot. That's a lot on the palette, but there it is. Good morning, Brian. Missed anybody? Just keep saying hi. I'll get you eventually, right? We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, wow. Rick, Milton is the talk of YouTube, more viral than anything on CNN or Fox could broadcast today. I'm so glad he's getting fixed. I don't know if he'd be different. A lot of my cats stayed the same, like, especially with their attitudes. But it's supposed to be, it is beneficial, especially for male cats, because they will spray on stuff and you won't notice because you're used to, I guess, the smells of your cat, but everybody else will notice. So it's a good thing that he's getting fixed. Rick, what time does he go? Animals are very keen to the vines of their humans. Yep. We were talking about that. You gotta not say anything and shove them in that box. Okay, let me back up a little bit on the chat. We all left Mitch the second we got your notification. Why? Was it not fun anymore? I had to leave because the dang geese were out, and my geese like to go across the street because that's where the kudzu vines are. And yeah, it's kind of dead and died back right now, but there's still some there, and they like the taste of it. Did you know you can cook with kudzu? Like if push came to shove, you can make weird kudzu soup and stuff. It's crazy. You could look it up, Google it. All kinds of recipes. It's insane. That's what we have you for, Erin. You can Google it. Milton is clueless. That's good. I had to leave because I have an 8 a.m. staff meeting on Wednesdays. Oh. Like now? Oh, okay, George. How do you like being back? Oh. I missed a lot. I could go through it. I think the dogs are out. Uh-oh. They usually find me when they come out. I actually bought a coffee warmer. I got it at Walgreens because they had them for their Christmas stuff, and it was like discounted like 70% off. And I'm like, oh, where's that coffee warmer? It'd be great. I could put my percolator on top of it and keep everything warm. And I don't know where to put it, and it's in a box. Of all things, it's in a box. Somewhere. I had to make more coffee too. I was gonna do it earlier, but then I had to run around outside for fun because that's what I do in the morning. I go on crazy jogs chasing animals for fun. Alright. I don't know if anybody answered if they're drinking coffee, water, hot salty water, or ice water, or whatever you drink, fizzy water. I forgot to put my fizzy water here. Oh my gosh. Oh, is this about your going back to work, George? The money's nice, but no time for carnivore fun. Oh, that's, maybe it's a good thing to take a little bit of a break. I've been doing it, but I've actually been watching Vampire Diaries to catch up. I'm on the last season. Finally entered it. It's kind of weird. The whole thing's weird, but Veda said it wasn't really that great, and every episode it drags on, and I'm like, oh, so last night, I honestly thought it was like 7 o'clock at night, and I look at my phone, and it's like 9:30, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like way past my bedtime. And we just started season 8. She can't wait because she wants me to start the originals, and I'm like, yay. And then also Supernatural is now on Peacock, so I almost accidentally started that instead, and I think it's longer. I think it has more seasons. Do you watch the originals, Erin? Not yet. I just explained that. I have to, it's the spin-off of the Vampire Diaries, so Veda wanted me to finish Vampire Diaries first, and then go to the originals, which is fine. I can watch them now. I've got like 2 big baskets of laundry I have to fold after this. And then I've got to get Flash on his work. I'll wake him up and make something for breakfast. Probably bacon or something. I don't know. I got leftover ribeyes. They probably like that with eggs. Terry says, charge remote power. Do you know what the plan is? Do you wait for him or go back later and pick him up? Usually you drop him off and you come back around 4, or they call you. They call you and say, hey, everything went great, or oh my God, everything went great. All right. So I was going to ask everybody, how long have you been carnivore, keto, or how long have you been doing your see anything diet? You can answer if you want. You can. And if I missed anything, I'll go through the chat, maybe, and see what I can find. Bill Cook said, I was thinking about doing a Netflix, The Walking Dead series. Is there a lot of, is it long? When I say, it probably has a lot of seasons, and when she told me every season had like 20-something episodes of this vampire stuff, it was like, oh, it'll be okay. And then it's like an hour long of everything, and I'm like, this will be months. This will be months. And then I didn't watch it for a couple weeks because it was getting lame, okay? It doesn't get very interesting. It's always like the same things are happening, different people, new bad guy, all the time. But they had to do that because it's a TV show. I get it. I just don't like watching TV shows. I'd rather watch a movie. I love The Walking Dead until it got super violent in one season. I couldn't take it anymore. I feel like it was violent in all seasons. Okay. Let's see. Easy open line. Get this. Carnivore people tend to be the most curious people on the internet. Once you question food, you question everything. Is that true? You know, when you started to like heal just by eating meat, were you just like, wait a minute, and everything's poison? It's crazy. Let's see. Bill, 12 seasons, I think. Oh, well, you guys know it. Same thing every week with a few twists. Well, there's got to be a twist. And Biscuit says, 13 months carnivore, all the healing happened over that time. I'm unrecognizable versus the previous 5 decades or so. Now that is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Actually, it really is. Okay. So, what carnivore actually gives you: less food noise, fewer decisions, simpler days. What carnivore doesn't do, it doesn't magically fix your life. It doesn't remove boredom. The quiet benefit, it has mental clarity and no need for constant novelty. What does that even mean? Why did you give me that? That's right, I'm using the internet bots. Good morning, retired Rick. Old sleepyhead. Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to sleep too. I was like, man, I'm really tired. I'm going to go to bed earlier tonight. But I'll forget. And I'll watch something and be like, oh my gosh. And Terry said, my husband won't watch anything like zombies, vampires, and stuff. I think it scares him. Well, you know, kind of scary. Still don't hear the food noise. Of course, my food doesn't talk. Well, that's good, Thomas, that your food doesn't talk back. Sometimes mine moves. What surprised you most after going carnivore? Mine was that like right away my knees and back didn't hurt. That was crazy. Did anyone come here for weight loss and stay for peace? That is a question that's up there that you can go yes or no. That's the one I put up there. Aha. Okay. Let's do some fun facts about food myths we grew up with. Breakfast wasn't always important. It was pushed heavily in the 1900s. Humans didn't always eat 3 meals a day. Sugar used to be medicine. Meat was once considered strength food, not dangerous. Carnivore feels radical only because we're living in a very recent food experiment. Do you guys know what food rule you grew up with, believing? that now seems very ridiculous. Do you have one? Good morning, Michael Pregler. How are you? Amy said, I have an appointment with my new doctor tomorrow since mine quit practicing medicine. She was my age. I guess I have to train a new doctor. Oh, yeah, there you go. I came to see you on the seafood diet. I love it. Thank you, Michael. He sees the foods and he eats the foods. That's awesome. I couldn't do that one. It would open up some like different thing in my brain where I'd also be like super anxious, and then I would go to having a beer to relax. Yet the beer also heightens your cortisol the next day, so you want another one and another, and it's not good. So I like how I don't need that. Yes, George. Mitch doesn't like competition, even though he wasn't. He's instrumental in the creation. Oh, it keeps going. I'm missing the good stuff. 7 days line diet and no coffee. You did it without coffee, Thomas. That's awesome. A whole week. I think I've been doing a week of push-ups. I can't get past 40. My arms give out, and I'm not even doing full push-ups. But I keep trying. I come for anything Erin says and the chance of a new Butter Baby commercial. She wants it. She came out the other day and had her Butter Baby shirt on. She spins. Baby knows. Eat less, move more, and that's it. No bigger lie was ever uttered. Eat less and move more. Yeah, wasn't that like a commercial? It didn't do the more you know though. It was just, I heard it a lot too. Like everywhere. I'm not giving up my coffee, says Larry. You can pull it from my cold dead bones. If a serial killer eats cereal, is he a cannibal? Probably. That's like one of those questions that you think at night. Like the one I came up with the other day. I was like, Flash, since his name is Flash, do you think he owns all the flashlights and cars around here? I asked him that. He was like, I don't know. Erin, just doing the 30 push-ups daily is funny. You think? Yeah. And it's not full until I'm going to try today to do real ones because I think I can. I'm going to try. Usually when I have the boots on, I try to do it and I can't. But my arms give up. I'm still pretty hefty, so it's a lot of weight to push up, at least not my legs. My most common food myth when growing up was eat all your peas or whatever. They're starving people in Ethiopia. If my eating peas would solve world hunger. That's right. There's people starving. You gotta eat. It's always like, well, can't we feed them the peas? I thought you were doing real push-ups. They look real from the screen, don't they? They're kind of real. They're just, I had to use my knees because I had this really heavy glass thing fall on my foot and it totally broke all the little tiny bones in my foot. I mean, it's not bad and it doesn't look terrible, and I can wiggle my toes today. I can wiggle my middle toes. I used to think that English muffins were named after me and wondered why they never got paid. Okay. They like the ones with the nooks and crannies. Yeah. George, it's good to be somewhat like Peter, just encouraging and doing things in the background without pressure. Yeah. Who needs the pressure? I got that. I got all the pressure. It's poverty food, so they weren't wrong. Oh, okay. All right. Jeff, have a great day. Enjoys it. It's nice out. It's gonna be nice. I think you'll probably be in the 70s too, right? Or almost hitting there. Very close. I hear the pitter patter of feet. What do we got? I see you. Are you okay? You can sit on the couch. You want to sit on the couch? Are you okay? Come here. You need a hug? You just woke up? Come here. Are you okay? The kitty? The duckies? You want to check on them? Oh yes, we have a surprise. I don't know, I was going to keep it quiet because they're quiet right now and you don't hear them. And they were going to be on tomorrow's episode. But Flash was riding the motorbike and he stops, he runs up here and he's like, Mom, there's baby ducklings. And I'm like, no, there isn't. And he was like, no, I'm serious. I'm not kidding this time. And I'm like, okay. So we run down to where the little cabin is. And there's a space that's open just like about that. And in there are like 3 little baby ducklings peeping and running around. There's a mom duck back there, but she doesn't really know how to take care of them. And they were really cold. So we just grabbed them and had to hurry up and make a little ducky enclosure up here for baby duckies. But we got baby ducks and they're real cute. Come here. Do you need a hug? What do you need? Do you need... Okay. Gee, that really shortens today, doesn't it? Oh, man. Come here. Look at your hair. That's wild, child. Look at you. Good morning. Do you need me now? She said she did. Poor Milton has a doctor appointment today. Poor little monster. Okay. Coffee, carnivore, and rituals. Cozy conversation. This is the Middle East section. Because Rocky wants me to go. You okay? Yeah. Okay. You want something to drink? You want some milk? Maybe some cream. I think you drank all the cream. 36,500 miles. What are we doing? Oh, it's beautiful hair. That's right. Let's see. Why carnivores like routine. Coffee as a ritual, not an addiction. Salt, butter, fasting windows. Morning habits before and versus after carnivore. These are the topics. Maybe I should elaborate on them. Here's some coffee facts, though. Coffee houses were once called penny universities. Love it. Coffee replaced beer as the morning drink in Europe. People used to drink beer for breakfast because water wasn't safe. It's funny how once food simplifies, rituals become more meaningful. I like that. Welcome to my penny university. Your mouth is off today. Never do math on the internet. Hey, come press buttons. Carnivore history and ancestral curiosity. Oh, they don't really get into it. Let's do some interesting facts though. Vikings stored butter underground. Tallow was used for candles, soap, and food. And farmers ate differently than nobility. If you had to live off of one animal for a year, what would it be? I'd say cow. Cow. What would you guys, if you had to live off of one animal, like what would that animal, probably eat? Live? I don't know. This is a strange question in a way. Why wasting meat was considered immoral. Winter eating versus summer eating historically, and why fat was prized and not feared. Oh, but it doesn't really tell me why. And then we could do motivational, reflective, because I'm trying to hurry up. Rocky woke up early. Why carnivore works best when boring. Oh, it's not boring. I don't think it's boring. What's crazy is I don't get tired. If I had a burger patty after burger patty after burger patty, it wouldn't be. Oh no, something happened and I missed it. I have to go back. I don't get tired about it. It just makes me feel good. Let's see. The hardest part of carnivore isn't food. It's being okay with simplicity in a world addicted to stimulation. Interesting. Good morning, Lisa. You want to try my coffee? Nah. Okay. Terri Sue is a saint. Just take care of her mom. Let's see. Leave them. Okay. Wrap up points. What carnivore gives back is time, energy, and clarity. Ooh. If you're carnivore, you're not weird. We're just up early. Are you okay? I'm gonna run through the chat real quick and then we'll quit, okay? This is getting kind of fussy, guys. Wowee. Get those vibes. Eat cereal, it's good for you, was Jeff's thing. Happy hump day, retired Rick. Oh. You need huggies. You okay? Alright. Okay, well, Rocky really wants mommy, so unfortunately, it's one of those shorter streams. That's okay. There's a video you can watch if you wanted. Alright, you want to go sit on the couch? I'll be right over? No. Or you just want to say bye? Oh, you want to see kitties? There's one. No. You can boop her on the head. Boop. No. Nope. Okay. Oh, that's a good question. George, are you a puppet master or the master of puppets? She's being nice, but I know Rocky. I gotta go tend to the Rocky. So I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe longer. It depends. We're starting to get into this go to bed early, but it was like 9:30. Thank you. I will catch you all on the next one. And thank you all for showing up. And if I missed saying hi, I'm sorry. And if you had a question and I missed it, you can ask it real quick. But I'm sure there really isn't much. All right, everybody. Okay. Bye. You sweet baby. You okay?